It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He's coming off a 103-yard showing last week. It's the Vikings and the Saints. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Vikings set to go to work, and they're led by the leading passer in the NFC a season ago. Now in his 12th year, 6th as a Viking, Kirk Cousins.
Minnesota's new coaching staff really leaned on Cousins for leadership and production, and the longtime vet was up to the pressure. 29 touchdowns, 4,500 yards, and a 13-win season, his best as a starter. Captain Kirk, he's quietly been one of the league's most productive passers the last few seasons.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. In motion right is Osborne. Cousins now on 2nd down. This goes out wide from Madison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. He juked him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Cousins. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. They only get 5 out of that quick slam, but that's good enough for a first. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
This a 2nd and 8. In motion right is Osborne. Now Cousins fakes a jet sweep, and on play action he wants to throw it. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And his kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So here come the Saints to take over for the first time. And here's the new man under center after 9 seasons as a Raider. Derek Carr is the guy.
It's going to take some time to adjust to seeing Carr running out in a new uniform. Instead of black and silver, it's black and gold. 35,000 yards and over 200 touchdowns with the Raiders. The Saints more than willing to let him air it out all game long to a talented group of pass catchers in the Big Easy.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Again, it's Kamara. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Carr. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Carr completes it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The Saints at 5-4 now on the year. Well, they were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Carr now to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. So no gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
On play action, Cousins. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Cousins. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, there wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you, and you use your body to create some space.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here. Here's a 2nd and 7. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Olave over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Carr. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. Touchdown! Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner. Look up determination, and his picture is going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Now a 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. He gets it to Addison. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down, here's Cousins. Pass incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. KJ Osborne, 72 yards. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Carr now on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now Carr. Catch here, left side, Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete there to Thomas. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Carr to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. To throw his Carr. Tries the left side and finds Olave. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Carr going to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
On first down, Carr. He's got Smith here. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Now Carr. And that is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now Carr again. Here's Johnson with a reception. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards, the final tally.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. A give to Kamara running right. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. To throw, it's Carr. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up third and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Carr looking to throw on third and 2. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long? Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus
onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Throwing, Cousins, and incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. And here's Ryan Wright now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. On play action, it's Carr. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down. In motion right is Smith. Here's Carr now going to fake the jet sweep and throw off play action. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas, 28 yards. And the Saints get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Michael Thomas who ends it with a touchdown reception. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Over the middle and hauled in by Osborne. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Cousins. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Cousins able to find Jefferson here, complete. And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, it's Cousins. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Cousins over the middle and complete to Addison. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 2nd down, Cousins. This is caught by Addison. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. From the red zone now, Cousins. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
I see the surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. So Cousins and the Vikings down by 7, 90 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Cousins to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Osborne. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Cousins. Throw left side, and Osborne has it. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Now Cousins completes this to Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Cousins. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. Back to throw. He gets it to Addison. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A big play looming on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints will have the football back. The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. and they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for the Saints, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.